On a humid night in 1988, a Y-shaped contrail carves through the Wakandan sky. Deep in the savannah, a young T'Challa, restless and eager to know the world beyond the safe bubble of the Great Mound, slips from royal protection. In the shadows, a glowing light appears, bathing the grassland in unnatural color. A spaceship lands Ravagers, Yondu Adanta at the helm, mistaken coordinates pulling them off course. Instead of Peter Quill, it is T'Challa, Prince of Wakanda, who steps into destiny's path. The Ravagers, expecting a Terran child, are surprised to find T'Challa, but Yondu, quick-witted, as always, improvises. The kid's got spirit, honor, and a mouthful of questions. He doesn't fear them. Instead, he bargains, demanding they show him the stars. Thus, T'Challa is taken, not by force, but by choice. Years pass. The boy from Wakanda grows to adulthood among thieves and outcasts in the inky vastness. Unlike Peter Quill, T'Challa lacks bitterness. He isn't running from trauma. He's running toward possibility. He learns the ways of the universe. Blaster and barter, loyalty and treachery. But he never forgets home or the meaning of responsibility. As Star-Lord, T'Challa is different. His charisma is woven with kindness, and his commands ring with reason. He becomes a legend not for his thievery, but for persuading criminals to find something greater. Even Yondu softens under his influence, and the Ravagers abandon their cruelest traditions. Instead of stealing for greed, they start stealing for justice, or at least for a cause. Nebula joins the crew, not as a broken tool of her father, but as a free agent, inspired by T'Challa's vision. Rocket and Groot, drawn by rumor and reputation, fall in alongside them. Drax, the Destroyer, finds not vengeance but understanding. The Ravagers, under T'Challa's guidance, evolve into a force that shakes the criminal underworld Robin Hoods, rewriting the rules of plunder. Then comes the Power Stone. Where Peter Quill would have gone for a payday, T'Challa seeks balance. He doesn't try to sell it to the collector. He negotiates for its safekeeping, convincing even cosmic authorities of his intent. When Thanos catches wind of the plan, he doesn't rage in pursuit. In this world, the Mad Titan's heart is not so calloused. Long ago, T'Challa debated him over drinks at a Ravager bar, sowing doubt and curiosity instead of enmity. It is T'Challa, not war or sacrifice, that makes Thanos pause and even reconsider his path. On Nowhere, the Collector is less a kingpin, more a curator. The Ravagers orchestrate persuasion, not a brawl. T'Challa's words open more doors than his weapons, though. When necessary, his Black Panther skills prove more than adequate. Word spreads. Star-Lord isn't just a space thief. He's a diplomat, a legend, a challenger to tyrants and warmongers. He topples syndicates without ever pulling a trigger, or so the tales say. In some places, he's worshipped as a trickster god. In others, he's hunted as a revolutionary. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Wakanda believes its prince lost. Shuri grows into a queen of science and sorrow. The Dora Milaje search the edges of possibility for any trace. Until, one day, a Ravager ship breaks atmosphere, bearing gifts, medicine, technology, stories of their prodigal son. In time, T'Challa returns, not as a man broken by space, but as one completed by it. He introduces the galaxy to Wakanda, and Wakanda to the galaxy. Trade flourishes, dangers multiply, but so do opportunities. Instead of isolation, Wakanda becomes the beacon, a place where all exiles find hope. T'Challa's actions, rippling outward, change more than himself. Thanos never snaps his fingers. The Ravagers become legends of a higher order. The galaxy, ruthless and cold, finds itself a little warmer. Peter Quill, meanwhile, lives in Missouri, unremarkable, but content his father never finds him. Ego's plans come to nothing, undone by a cosmic misdelivery. By sunset, T'Challa stands on a balcony, sometimes in Wakanda, sometimes among the stars. He's both king and outlaw, son and legend. He proves that one person given the right push, at the right moment, can change everything, not by seizing power, but by inspiring others to lay it down. In a universe of endless possibility, Star-Lord is no longer a name whispered by outlaws, but a promise that anyone can make a home among the stars.